Shalom family trendsetter. I want y'all to bear with me. I'm actually driving, so you possibly might hear some noise in the background. Not too much noise though. So today's video, I want to let y'all know that I was able to meet up with one of my subscribers. They've been with me for like 3-4 months. They actually live in New York, and they was actually coming down to Baltimore this weekend, I guess because of the holiday. So they inboxed me, wanted to meet me. So very reluctantly, I agreed to meet in a public setting. And incidentally, it was a very good meeting. I was actually thrilled to know that, my subscribers, or at least one of these subscribers, was willing to, to take the chance to meet with me. And as I said before, it was very reluctantly me doing so, because I don't usually do this, because, I don't know who the hell I'm meeting. But we was communicating for like 3 days, and, we spoke on the phone. I video chat with them too, to make sure they're who they said he is. And these are like, older couple, and no disrespect, I don't like to call people old, but, they are a more mature couple then. So we met up with each other, and, it was a very pleasant meeting. I took them to Bass Pro Sporting Goods store. That's where you have, like, people go to buy, like, hunting gear, supplies for survival and so forth. So what I did, because they was able to, not would say able, because they was interested in meeting me, I decided I'm going to treat them to something special. So I took them there, and I spent some money on them, what I'm saying? I didn't ask them for anything. So like I said, I don't ask y'all for nothing, because the money that y'all have, y'all need to use that and utilize it towards y'all survival, because right now we're surviving. We're not in a situation where we have all this creature comfort, distracting us. We are here to survive. So I took them to Bass Pro, and I, just giving y'all some, detail information. I bought them 2 sleeping bags each. They're like, like I said, they are mature, older individuals. I hate to use that word older, because, no offense if they're listening, but I did tell them that I'm going to make this video and give them a shout out. I'm not going to mention their name on this particular video, because, they asked me not to, because again, my stance is this, right? These devils are watching me, and I don't want to link anybody to me. Let me do my thing, and let me take responsibility for what I say and what I do on my channel. So anyway, I took them there, and I did buy them like 2 sleeping bags. I bought them some lanterns, flashlight. That's the one you can extend. I bought them like 4 of those. I didn't buy the batteries, but I told them that the battery was on them. I bought them a buddy heater. A buddy heater was on sale because of this dumbass Black Friday. I guess it came in handy. I didn't utilize Black Friday because I made a video about Black Friday. Said we shouldn't even be participating in this particular ritual because it disrespect our ancestors. I'm sure many of y'all did, but it is what it is. Like I said, we live in the land of our enemy, and I don't expect for y'all to listen to me. It is what it is. I'm just saying we shouldn't be getting up at the break of dawn, standing on line for some kind of sale. But if you decide later on in the day, you off or whatever, you want to go shopping, hopefully you're not shopping for Christmas, because that's a holiday we should not be participating in. But anyway, we got a big discount. I think they had the Black Friday sale on some items, so I decided I was going to go ahead and do so. So what I'm saying to y'all in this video, right? Y'all need to, you yourself, let's put it this way, you yourself need to start practicing survival. Okay, you need to go out there. If you have family members, if you have youngins, you need to start preparing for the worst. Winter is right around the corner. Actually, winter is already here, and we don't know what kind of winter this is going to be. They're projecting that it's going to be a severe winter, so you may want to start, stacking up on warm food, warm clothing, I should say, non-perishable food item, water. In the event the power go out, you can't go to Walmart because there's a snowstorm or whatever. You shut in. You have at least some necessities at home where you have accessibility to. So you may want to start taking heed to my videos, going out there and start stacking up. So as I told these 2 subscribers that I met today, and I'm fortunate to meet them. I mean, I felt good about it. It was like a humbling experience to know that there's people actually out there that actually will take the time to come and see me. You know what I'm saying? This is not something that I would practice, because I don't know who the hell is coming to see me. But for some reason or another, the spirit be a weakness, and I decided to go ahead and make this leap of faith, if you will. Faith. Remember faith? We talk about faith and belief, right? So anyway, yeah, family. So again, if you out and about and you able to, let's say, come across one of these sporting goods stores, you may want to go in there, and you may want to get some flashlights, get some waterproof matches, get some non-perishable food items, canned items, get corned beef. If you can buy what they call it, tuna fish, what I'm saying? Right now, Walmart sells 24 cases of water for less than $4, at least in my area anyway. You can probably pick up a couple of cases of water. You should never be without water, because in the event, like I said, you get shut in, at least you have water to hydrate yourself. And not only that, you should probably get some rice. Go to Costco or Walmart itself. Try to invest on some, rice and beans and, like I said, canned goods, because I'm telling you, that day is going to come where we're not going to have accessibility to Walmart. Everybody depends on Walmart or BJ's or Sam's Club or whatever, Costco. Them days is going to be done with, because I'm telling you, a lot of these places are closing shop. And I'm also looking at the fact that with this impeachment thing going on with Trump, I believe personally, like I said, something's going to happen this year. You know what I'm saying? This so-called heathen new year, or before the heathen new year begins, which is in January. Our Hebrew New Year begins in spring. I think something is going to happen, because, see, Trump is on his way out. Now you got Pence is implicated. You have a bunch of people is implicated in Trump's scheme, right? So I think Trump's going to do something to, let's say, shift the focus on him, off of him, on something else. And during a crisis, a sitting president cannot be impeached. And that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the fact that he might try to do something to continue his presidency, because Trump needs a presidency to protect him from indictments, because there's a lot of indictments hanging over his head. So again, I think y'all should go out there, family, and take my foolish advice and start stacking up on some survival gears, matches, flashlights, batteries, non-perishable food items, water supplies. I'm telling you, because it is coming. That day is coming where the Most High is going to put us back into the wilderness, and we're going to be up out of our house. The creature comfort that we have right now, this false sense of security, is going to be no more. So I was kind of happy to, to introduce these people to how Trendsetter live. And oh yeah, one of the things that they did say to me, they said my voice doesn't match my my appearance. I said, what do you mean? They said, well, definitely the message matches your appearance, because you do talk about being a warrior a lot, and you do appear to be a warrior. Because when we was at the Bass Pro shop, right? I think that's, it was mostly white people in there, and they could see my demeanor. I tried to be more, respectful. I didn't want to put them on the spot, because these are people, that accompanying me, and these are subscribers, and I didn't want to make a wrong impression. But what the guy said to me, he said he appreciate the fact that, I'm about what I say, because he said he noticed how I was looking at, the devil. He even mentioned the word devil. He used the word devil too. He said, I noticed how you was looking at the devil, especially when they was, looking, like pretty much, because a lot of them was looking at us like we don't belong. This is Bass Pro Shop. There's a lot of white people go there, hunters and shit. So when they see us in there buying all these supplies and stuff, they're looking at some funny style. So he said he noticed, like, when he was looking at me, how I reacted, how I looked back at them, and I was just like, whatever, like bypass them, overlook them as if they wasn't even there. I said, yeah, this is how I rock, So he did point that out. So that's what I say, family. I'm the type of person like this. I put my money where my mouth is. If I'm telling you we should go out there and survive, of course I'm going to meet my subscribers. I'm going to show them what I'm talking about. So, family, once again, in closing, we definitely need to start planning for the worst and expect the best, because I believe something major is about to take place. And with that, I say shalom.